This is where the .ca domain began. Here at the University of British Columbia in the Computer Science Department, I was working as part of a research group into networking and electronic mail. There was a wide variety of networks springing up around the world at the time. The internet was not yet dominant, and I thought that a common naming scheme as provided by the domain name system would be useful, and in particular a domain name for Canada. I exchanged email with John Postel of the Internet Assigned Numbers Authority, and on May 14, 1987, he delegated the .ca domain to my responsibility. Little did I know what I was in for. A volunteer committee was set up, and over the next few months, policies and procedures were hammered out. The first 8 domains were registered on January 12, 1988, with the very first being UPEI for the University of Prince Edward Island. Over the next 13 years, more than 100,000 .ca domains were registered, and during that time, more than 100 people voluntarily assisted with the work of the .ca domain committee. In 1997, plans were started for a new organization to manage the .ca domain. Out of these plans grew CIRA, the Canadian Internet Registration Authority. CIRA formally assumed responsibility for the registry in December 2000. We discovered that managing the transition of the .ca registry from UBC to CIRA was going to be a very challenging task, and this was taking place while the domain continued to grow exponentially. UBC stepped in to help with the large workload, and it was at this time that I met Steve Smith, Sibel Negris, and Matthew Lane. Together we founded Webnames.ca to act as one of the original .ca registrars. The company grew very rapidly in just a few months, and people worked literally day and night. On occasion, people even slept overnight in the office in sleeping bags. In 2008, I was honored with the naming of a learning center here in the Computer Science Department at UBC. I view this as recognition of the efforts of many individuals and organizations who worked so hard to make the .ca domain a success.